Twice in one day, aren't you lucky? I think so. Anyway, I thought, seeing as I'm speaking my truth a lot more now, and this is actually a great way of not locking myself back away in that my little cave that I like to be in. I do like to be in it. Why? I just do. Anyway, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a wander to the beach, because I'm going to do a video, not for here, something else. But anyway, I thought I'd talk about leadership and all of that. I've never really liked the name myself. And quite frankly, when I found out that I was supposed to be some kind of leader, although it doesn't sit very well, I'd like to say, like, well, we're all leaders, really, to be honest. And I mean, if you can't lead yourself, well, which I couldn't, let's face it, I think the whole world knows that. I'm only just like bringing everything together now, really. So, if you're wondering why I didn't step up, oh, hey up there, oh, poor birdie. Well, it's because I couldn't quite frankly lead my chuffing self. And that's the honest truth. I couldn't lead myself. Do you know what I mean? How on earth I brought you girls up? Pretty much I've winged my whole entire life. So, really, I guess that's all I wanted to say, really. Oh, look at that. I also want to show you this. Look at that. Oh, I'm out for the third time today. Look at that. That's amazing. So, what am I doing? Again, you want to lead yourself. You know, no amount of having a coach. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with coaches, by the way. And I highly do recommend them. However, no one, when you close that blooming door, can make you do anything. You've got to want to, with all your might. You've got to want to, need to just be different. Do you know what I mean? I've always been the type that, oh, just trundle along, I'm quite happy just doing my art, la la la, everything else, and I am. My ambitions, I think, are quite high. I mean, weren't quite expecting them to be quite so high, but clearly I put it out there like a nutter. I'm joking. I know the universe doesn't know the difference. Well, my universe does, because it's quite hilarious. So, I'm the king of the castle. Apparently. Look at that. That's amazing. So, anyway, my point is this. You've got to want to lead yourself. You've got to want to get out of bed in the morning. And do you know what? If you got out of bed in the morning, bonus. But then the real test comes when you want to get out of bed earlier in the morning, because I am a morning person. I'm a bit crap at night. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I'm just like, I need to go sleep. That's it. And I know there's another level of that you probably don't need sleep and all that. Whatever. But I'm not at that point yet. I've always been that kind of person. I need something like 8-10 hours kip. My point is this. Oh, that sky is beautiful. Well, that wasn't the point, but I can almost see like a rainbow in the clouds. Look, can you see? That's amazing. Look at that. No one can make you do anything. You've got to want to do it with all your might, you know. And if you're going through a hard time right now, well, I'm sad that you're going through that. I don't like to see anyone suffering at all. But there comes a point where you've got to start being really honest with yourself and just go, I am sick of behaving like this. I'm sick of being like this. I want different. But only you can create that different. And do you know what? It's not an overnight wonder. I nearly said Wandera then. It's not. I'm going to use that Wandera now. Instead of wonder, I'm going to call it Wandera. Let's Wandera. Yeah. No one can make you do anything. You've got to want to change. Because life is for living. You know, I know why I was like I was and and it's irrelevant now, but come out the other end and there'll always be something to improve yourself with, really. But today, I'm having an amazing day. The sun is shining. In fact, actually, it kind of looks gold. Look, can you see the gold? We are the gold. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I've had to do my journey like in bits. So kind of like since February of this year, I was getting up. I think I was going for a run then. Then I kind of like did that. Then kind of stopped again. Then I was incorporate this again. I just couldn't do everything all at one go. I don't know. I tell you what, hats off to anyone that does everything all in one go. I was like, this is crazy. No wonder they call it an ascended master. I was like, I did a whole list. I'm like, I filled my board full stuff, and I was like, I looked and thought, I don't want to do that anytime soon. Do you know what I mean? And then each day I'm just like, well, what's the alternative? Seriously, what's the alternative? Do you know what I mean? Only you can change you. Only you can lead you. And the thing is, if we're all leading our own lives, like really leading, looking after our mind, looking after our body, looking after our vessel, our whole body, then everything else shows on the other side. Outside, that's the one. One's after. See, I told you. It's like cross between me and like, is it Norman Wisdom or something? He's quite a good comedian. He used to make me howl. Them kind of like people who used to, I know I'm deviating again. Them kind of people used to make me laugh. I once did a window cleaning round, I bought a window cleaning round because I was desperate at the time. Bought it, up some ladders. I'm only 5'2", right? Went up these ladders and I said to my friends who were kind of like, yeah, right then, like fellows they were. And they were like, how you doing? I was like, well, are my knees supposed to be knocking as I go up these ladders? And the thing is, because I was only 10, you should have seen me with bloody ladders. We're getting them off the car and trying to navigate, going around the corner. Didn't last long. And on my first time that I was with them, I kind of broke a window, which wasn't helpful. But what I'm saying is I kind of, you name it, I've done it. Apart from sell my body, I've never done that. Never wanted to do that. Anyway, let's swiftly move on, because that's not the correct way. Well, it's certainly immoral, let's face it. And, well, in my perspective. So, but yeah, I've kind of pretty much, you name it, I've done it. Wash toilets, sit toilets, you name it. Yeah. And now I've grown to share my journey. I know what my last 6 years has been about, and it has been amazing, I have to say. There's been some really not great stuff, but on a whole, really, when I look now, the growth has been phenomenal, actually. It has, it's been phenomenal when I think about the last 6 years and how I've bounced back from some of the stuff I've gone, like we all do. We all go through stuff. It's really how much you bounce back. Do you know what I mean? And some things you just think, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this again. But do you know what? You keep on bouncing back every single freaking time. Why? Because you're here for a reason. Even if you don't always know why. And it doesn't matter. The mere fact that you're here right now, in this beautiful world that we live in, you're here for a reason. To make up the whole. And we need you. But if you're feeling a bit down today, I love you. And you got this. Baby steps. But just take that step. Just take one step. Even if that's all week. But you've integrated and been consistent with one thing each day. And pat yourself on the damn back and say how proud you are of yourself. It's the mere fact that you got up in the morning. maybe at a time, even though time doesn't exist, but you know what I mean. So have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and be grateful for you, because you are magnificent.